All right. Yeah. Lydia's another from Lydia's PayPal selection. But yeah, for Nick Cave's birthday. So yeah, happy birthday, Nick Cave. He's been on fight so far. Everyone has just been a masterpiece, to be fair. And I'm guessing this is going to be much of the same because it's him sat at a piano. When you see Nick Cave sat at a piano, something beautiful is about to happen. For real. Something very dark, mystical. Um, yeah, but beautiful still. But yeah, no more shall we part. I mean, even that. I mean, to be fair, that could be the name of a Dylan song too. Do you know what I mean? Very kind of almost biblical, which I know Nick Cave surprisingly is actually into. Oh, not so much. Well, yeah, the Bible, but more the kind of spirituality side of life. But no more shall we part. It could be a Bible, something from the Bible. Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah. Anyway, Nick Cave. No more shall we part. Let's go.
And no more shall we part. It will no longer be necessary, and no more shall I say, dear heart, I am
Mm.
alone, and she's left me, and no more shall we part. The contracts are drawn up, the ring is locked upon the finger,
Mm.
and never again will my letters start. Sadly, are in the depths of winter.
Mm.
No more shall we part. All the hatchets have been buried now, and all of those birds will sing to your beautiful heart upon the bough, and no more shall we part. Your chain of command has been silenced now, and all of those birds would have sung to your beautiful heart anyhow. Lord, stay by me, and don't go down. I'll never be free if I'm not free now. Lord, stay by me, and don't go down. We never was free. What are you talking about?
Mm.
For no more shall we part, and no more shall we part.
That little kind of key change towards the end. Yeah, that was. But this was quite different in a way, but in other ways, it's very Nick Cave. Very Nick Cave but like he's kind of he's more hanging on to notes here. He's like, do you know? It gave me a bit of Josh Homes or however you say his name from Queens of Stone. Age. He likes them long, but it gave me a bit of his vibe. But not that's what I'm saying. Then it's just Nick Cave. It's Nick Cave when it when he wraps up the the bar. It's something very Nick Cave delivery. But I actually thought his singing on this was very different, at least to the other ones we've heard today. How he was holding the note and but a very male look at marriage. I thought at the beginning, it reminded me of something 50 Cent says, as he said in this. The contracts is drawn up. The contracts are drawn up. There's a the ring is locked upon the finger. The contract is drawn up. That's such a 50 Cent said that when someone interviewer asked him why hasn't he got married, and he's like because it's a bad contract. I mean that's very 50 Cent and very business minded. But I just love that there's a very male thing in that to look at marriage as a kind of contract, which it kind of more is to the man because yeah, that contract can go bad on you very very quickly. Um, but yeah, the little kind of key change at the end, that drop was so nice. Yeah, like I say, on one hand, there was a lot of very Nick Cave stuff, but on another, it was kind of different for him. Um, yeah, but just beautiful. People don't give him credit for how beautiful his piano playing is. What have we done? All right, not Do You Love Me Part Two, but even though that was beautiful in its own right, but the ones where he's just been sat at the piano, it's just like people really don't give Nick Cave credit for that as much as they should. I don't think Nick Cave gets the credit he deserves anyway. Like I've said, he to me is up there with the great songwriters. He's just a modern day equivalent. Maybe enough time ain't passed for him to be called that, but you don't hear people praising him nowhere near as much as you should. His songwriting is on another level to most people in this age. Um, in fact, to reach that level of songwriting, you've probably got to go pre Nick Cave because he has had at least three beautiful piano tracks in this little run we've done today. Like, I mean, beautiful. The piano, beautiful. Words, beautiful. Melody, beautiful. Imagery, everything just beautiful. Yeah, Nick Cave is special. Special. And I'm kind of glad because Nick Cave is one of them people that I always wanted to go in. But the trouble with Lydia's request is that there's so many different things that I can pick like enough to do in a day of the different things. Do you know what I mean? Like you can like Lydia has a lot of different rabbit holes that we're going. So like I can flick through her rabbit holes and be like this one, this one, this one. Before I know it, I've got 10 tunes and like yeah. But I'm glad that we kind of have a day devoted to Nick Cave, to just Nick Cave, because yeah, I mean, I will always, if there's a Nick Cave in there, I'm gonna pick it. But like I say, there's so many other things that if I pick one from each thing, that's probably about 20 songs. So I'm quite glad that today we're doing a birthday bash of Nick Cave because Nick Cave to me, I mean, I think I've made it clear. I think he's just a genius. I think he's just, yeah, amazing. Amazing. I might even go back and listen to his book again because the book is, I mean, it's incredibly heavy. it's not something. Um, it's not an easy listen. To be fair, it's incredibly heavy book, but it's good, and you really get to see um, the man that is behind things like this. It's yeah, but yeah, like I say, I'm going to do a couple because some of the ones Lydia sent in this was well long. So I'm going to do a couple of them later. There's one especially that I want to do, but it's like 14 minutes. So yeah, I thought we'd do a couple longer ones later. But yeah, yeah, that'll be coming up later. I'll put these up through the day instead of waiting till evening as well. So yeah, it'll be a proper Nick Cave birthday bash all day. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.